Yo, what's going on, guys? TCG Jake here, and today I'm going to be ranking the best Pokemon sets to invest in before 2026. So, as you can see, I have a tier list above, ranking S as the best, working our way down to D, which is the worst. This is going to be a randomized list based off of what I think of these sets, whether I'm going to be investing in them, and what I think about them. So, like I said, I have 15 sets below. We're going to be ranking 14, and we have one other set, Fantasmal Flames, that is coming out, and we're going to save that towards the end of the video. So, starting off this tier list, this is more of a solid collector value tier. We're going to start with Lost Origin, and I think this belongs at tier B. The reason why, it has some pretty cool cards, such as some V-Stars, Radiant Pokemon, like Giratina V and the Aerodactyl V. I haven't opened up much of this set so far, but long-term wise, I would definitely I'm going to look into the cards. Sealed product wise, I'll probably stay away from for now, but I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this set. So next, for tier B, we're going to do Stellar Crown. You can't really see it, but that's Stellar Crown. Yes, we're going to put that at tier B because it has some pretty cool cards, such as some special illustration rares, um, such as the Bulbasaur and Squirtle. Um, I haven't opened up much of this set, like Lost Origins, yet, but I'm definitely going to keep my eye on the cards and most of the sealed product, definitely for future, but if anything, I'm going to look around at the ETBs and booster boxes, especially for this Stellar Crown set, so I'm definitely going to keep my eye on that. Alright, the last set for tier B is Obsidian Flames. So I think this belongs at tier B. I just personally like the fire Pokemon. I don't know why. I like the fire Pokemon. It's been my favorite. I'm sure everybody loves the Charizards in this set and everything like that, but I like the Moltres and the Reshiram cards in this. And I definitely think it reminds me of Darkness Ablaze a little bit, more of a fire-based set. So long-term wise, I'm gonna look into booster boxes, um, especially card wise. The Charizards would be something I'm gonna look into as well, for potential grading, and picking up and grading them. But other than that, I may actually pick up a booster box in the set just to keep sealed for the future and see where it can go from there. So the last set, I believe that belongs in tier B. Yes, we're gonna do Paldean Fates. So I think this belongs in tier B. I think it's a pretty standout miniature set in the Scarlet and Violet. Um, I think it highlights quite a bit of shiny Pokemon. Has quite a few X variants. It has quite a few cards in this set, including the Mew X, Charizard, Gardevoir, and stuff like that. Um, I don't think it has quite a bit. I don't think it has the best hype compared to Tier S, which is coming soon. But I think card wise, I think it would be something I would look into investing in. Sealed product, I haven't looked much into that, but like I said, the cards in the set are they're spectacular. I think they're great, and it offers a lot of variety. So next, we're going to start with Tier D, which is the Disappointment. I'm just kidding. But I think this tier is mainly for sets that are casual. They're pretty fun. Something I really wouldn't invest in, but it's something if I see it, I'll probably just rip it and not keep it sealed. So the first set I'm gonna put here is Fusion Strike, and the reason I say that I enjoyed opening up this set. I know there's quite a few cards you can pull, such as the Mew and the Espeon VMAX. But I just didn't enjoy I thought the pull rates were pretty poor on it. Um, But overall, long-term investing wise, I'm probably not going to touch the cards or any of the sealed product as well to keep in my collection. Um, Another set I want to list in this D tier, and that's right. You saw me click on it. Vivid Voltage. I've ripped a lot of this set. Um, I haven't pulled the Rainbow Pikachu VMAX. I've opened up a lot of ETBs and blisters, but I don't think it's something I would hold on to over time. I really didn't enjoy it. It has some pretty cool artwork, but it's not too much bang for your buck on this set. So long term wise, it's something I'm going to stay away from. I think it's more of a filler set. Um, the last set I'm going to add to tier D is Journey Together. So I haven't opened up much of this set, just quite a few booster packs. I know it has pretty cool pairings, but other than that, I don't think I don't think it's something that really like caught my eye. Has pretty cool, like I said, trainer pairings, but I don't think it's something I would invest in or keep in my collection over a long period of time like that. It's just something I would probably rip out of enjoyment, or if I have it, let's say for example I get it like a 10, and this is one of the packs, and it's not something I'm going to keep sealed. It's just something I'm just going to rip out of enjoyment. So now we're done with tier D. Let's move up to tier S, and this is more of like the excitement tier where all the hype is. So tier S, I assume you knew, Evolving Skies definitely belongs in tier S, especially with the rate of the market right now with Evolving Skies. Some of the cards are they're very well priced, and they're holding their value right now. So that's definitely something I'm going to look into. Is picking up a few cards from this set, holding long term wise, or potentially grading. Sealed product, I'm kind of unsure on that. I'm still looking around, but definitely Evolving Skies is very sought after set right now. It has pretty cool cards such as the Rayquaza and the Sylveon VMAX. So definitely pretty cool pulls, and something definitely want to keep your eyes on over time. So the second set on tier S is Prismatic. So I think Prismatic definitely belongs here. Um, it's a solid S tier. It could be an A, but I think it's an S. I've opened up quite a bit of this set already. It has some gorgeous cards such as the Umbreon, which everybody wants, the Eevee, VMAX, but it's mainly focused on the Evolutions cards, and I think it's a very solid set so far, especially with the artwork, and that's why I rank it, at tier S. Long-term value, I want to get into the sealed product. Um, Card wise, I'm entirely unsure. I'm kind of the opposite. I'm back and forth, but sealed product on Prismatic, and card wise on Evolving Skies. So now that we're done with tier S, let's move to tier C. This is more of a moderate value, something I would kind of more iffy on. Something if I like it, I'll keep it sealed. But I had the most fun out of uh, this tier. So tier C, we're gonna put Paradox Rift on the first one on tier C. So the reason I say this is it focuses more on like ancient Pokemon mechanics. I know it has some pretty cool cards such as the Roaring Moon and the Walking Lake. I haven't opened up much of this set, but like I said, it's something you want to keep your eye on, especially with some of these in B. But card wise, I'll definitely look into holding some of these cards long term. Sealed product, I'm probably going to stay away from unless anything changes with the market like that, or depending on how like printing is on that set. So next, we're gonna do Twilight Masquerade. I think this is a good C. I've opened up quite a bit of this set so far, and I haven't had much luck with any of the hit rates. I know it's more focused on ghost styled Pokemon such as the Gengar, Mimikyu, and the Banette. Um, I think some of the designs are pretty cool. and it's a fun set to open. I enjoyed it. I liked opening the set, but long term wise, I don't think it's something I would definitely invest. I wouldn't invest in, or I would hold in my collection. And then lastly, we're gonna move on to the A tier. We're gonna put Mega Evolutions at A. I mean, it. Some people I feel like you could put it at S, but I want to put it at A. I've opened up a lot of this set so far, and I've liked it a lot actually. I think it has some pretty iconic cards, such as the Mega Lucario, Mega Venusaur, and the Mega Charizard EX. So it definitely has some nostalgic cards in that set, and that's why I put it at A. Um, but other than that, I'm not entirely sure on how like the printing is on this because it is more. I believe it is kind of a newer set, but card wise, it is a yes for me. Sealed product, I'll probably wait, just depending on how everything goes with this set. But yeah, that is Mega Evolutions. I think it is a very solid A tier. So next, moving on with A tier, I'm gonna put Temporal Forces up here, and the reason I say that, it has some pretty cool cards such as the Iron Crown and the Walking Wake. Um, it definitely gives some strong excitement and some good appeal, but I don't think this set, the Temporal Forces, deserves an S spot. It definitely has some pretty nice cards in the Scarlet and Violet, but other than that, card wise, I'm going to keep an eye on. Sealed product is not so much for me, but definitely the artwork is quite well for this set. So next is Lost Origin. So Lost Origin, this is our last one, and we're going to go ahead and put this at tier C. And the reason I say that, this came out, I believe, a few years ago, 2022. It I don't think it's more of a collector's pick. It has some pretty cool chase cards and some decent long terms like potential, but I think it offers more of a variety of cards and everything like that. Um, I know some of them. Was it the Giratina VMAX, the Aerodactyl? More of older style cards a little bit, but I don't think it is something I would want to invest in long term. So it could go to D, but I'll put it at C just for the artwork. Um, but overall, we'll keep it at C. Some of the cards I'm definitely going to look into. Sealed product is a no for me. So that is our final set list of all these Pokemon products of how I think they will do and how I'll rank them overall. Um, lastly, which is Phantasmal Flames. I have this last. This is the set I want to leave for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and put it up here at tier S just so you can see it. So Phantasmal Flames, I just want to know what you guys think. I know it features quite a few Ghost and Fire cards, such as the Mega Charizard. I believe they already have some like previews of that online if you can look for it. But the Mega Charizard, the Mega Gengar, which I love Gengar cards. The Terra Typhlosion as well. But I just want to know what you got. What do you guys think of? Where do you think this set will belong? You think it'll be, D, C, B, A, or S? I would like to see of what the community thinks of that. Overall, I haven't looked too much into this set yet, but if anything, I feel like it could be at like a solid B based off the looks. But when it'll come out, we'll see based off pull rates and everything like that and pricing. But how much I like the artwork. But we'll go ahead. I'm gonna put it back down to here. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the Phantasmal Flames and where do you think this will belong. But anyways, that is the ultimate, that's the ultimate tier list I've made of how I think these sets will do in the future based off my personal opinion, whether, what I'll invest in and everything like that, card wise and sealed product wise. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like and comment of what you guys think of this list, and I'd love to hear back from you guys. Thanks for watching.